Welcome back to the Blacktop, y'all, where we are all basketball all the time. Now, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down low. Now, in my last video, I talked a little bit about the Cam trade and what it meant for the Hawks. You know, Cam going to the Knicks. And when I first seen that trade, I was like, man, what the hell is this? I was pretty upset and taken back by it. I felt like we could have got so much more out of that deal. So I was pretty upset, especially because I see, you know, a star written all over Cam. I feel like he is a star in the making. You know, before he got traded, you know, he was really starting to, you know, come into his own this year. He was having his best season, shooting over 38, you know, around 38% from three. He had a 33-point game, 34-point game, you know, right before he got traded. And even in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, he hit 6 threes. Was the only reason why Atlanta was even in that game against Milwaukee before, you know, we lost in 6 to, you know, to the Bucks. So that trade for the Hawks, man, I'm telling you, I can't even express how mad I was. But I get it, you know, it's a business. Trey has expressed that he did, or not Trey, Cam has expressed that he wanted out of Atlanta, you know, because of his, you know, the role he was getting. He wasn't satisfied with it. So as a bit, you know, in a business, I get it. You know, it was the same thing with James Harden. James Harden voiced he wanted out. Rockets had to trade him. It's going to be the same thing with Ben Simmons. Even though it hasn't happened yet, it's kind of inevitable that he is going to get moved. Now kind of shifting to the Knicks and what that means for the Knicks. I originally looked at it and was like, man, they just got to steal, you know, with my guy Cam. You know, he's going to be a dog for them. And I'm watching the Knicks and everything, and they're not even giving my boy no burn. Like, what are y'all doing? I don't understand that. Why trade for a player if... especially giving up a first-round pick if you're not going to play him. He's not even in the rotation. And I get, you know, Tibbs has came out and said that we have a rotation set, you know, and they do have wings. You know, RJ Barrett, they gave a lot of money to Evan Fournier, and they do also have Alec Burks. But I'm telling you, man, Cam has a higher ceiling than all those guys. Even RJ Barrett, who's coming into his own, who's turned into a decent player, but Cam's ceiling's higher. I'm telling y'all, his Cam ceiling's higher. He is a versatile defender. When, you know, he can play defense at an elite level. You know, with a 6'8" frame, I see Paul George written all over him. Can create his own shot, can shoot the 3-ball, can take it to the rack. Cam is a star in the making. I thought the Knicks got to steal with him, so I'm just confused with the Knicks, right? So he is not getting any burn with them. He gets 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. Most of the time, his games are DNPs. He ain't even seeing the court. And as a Knicks, if you're a Knicks fan, I know y'all upset because I can see during the games whenever he does come in, the Garden erupts. They want to see Cam. So the Knicks got to figure out a way to put him in this rotation. If they weren't, you know, if they were winning, I could see it, you know, being okay. You know, they're winning games, you know, it is what it is. But they're not winning games. So what is the purpose of trading for a guy you're not winning? You gave up a first-round pick, and now you're still keeping him on the bench. You're 4 or 5 games under 500, something like that. You know, and then you're number 11 seed or 12 seed. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but you're not winning. You gave up a first-round pick, and you're still not playing him. Doesn't make sense to me. But that's a New York Knicks thing to do, right? You know, the Knicks have always been known to make stupid decisions, other than my boy Melo, of course. But Cam, I just don't know, man. The Knicks, they need to figure it out. Now Julius Randle's in a bunch of trade rumors. We'll see what happens with that. But they need to figure it out, and they need to figure it out fast, because if not, they're going to be either sellers at the trade deadline, and they're selling everybody, or they're going to be buyers. We'll see. But Cam is a free agent at the end of the year, you know, in the offseason. He is a restricted free agent. So we'll see what happens with that. Are they going to extend him? Is he even going to want to stay in New York? You know, because he's kind of in the same situation he was in Atlanta, not really in the rotation. He wants to be a starter. I personally feel like he deserves to be a starter. Whenever we drafted him, I was ecstatic. I'm telling you, I was ecstatic. I thought this is going to be the, you know, the shooting guard of the future for Atlanta, right beside Trey and DeAndre Hunter. He fit perfect. Why Nate McMillan wasn't giving my boy no more burn than he was getting, I don't understand it. I felt like Kevin Huerter shouldn't have got that contract extension that he did. I felt like that money should have went to Cam. But hey, I'm not a coach. I'm not a GM. I'm just here. So let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. If you think Cam's going to stick around with the Knicks for much longer. I'm not sure if he is or not. But let me know, and I'll see y'all next episode.